Hey, it's Mark Linder with your video thought for the day. So this week I'm looking at different ways that we can heighten our game each day, kind of like a checklist. A checklist of things that you want to do each day. And yesterday was to do something out of kindness. Send someone a note, pat someone on the back. I don't know, but do something out of kindness for someone. Today's checklist is a different item, but it's closely related. Today, I want to talk about service and serving. And it's an interesting concept. Ultimately, at the end of this, I'm going to urge you to do some act of service today. But before I do that, let's look at it for a moment. In the English word that we've got has come down through English for mercy. I think at least 1,000 years we've used it in some ways, and it's got a semantic range of meaning. To serve could mean to follow someone's lead as your Lord. The word servant comes from the same root, serve. It's got within the idea also of just doing things on behalf of others. It's taken on meaning within churches and in synagogues. You can have a service at the synagogue or the church. There's lots of wrinkles to the meaning, but we get our word from the Latin, ultimately, of servus. The V is pronounced as a W in Latin, so it's servus. But that's the word for a slave in the original Latin usage. So it's come down from that, but it's the key behind it is in English providing something for someone else. Heavens, we even use it in tennis when we talk about whose serve it is, who's providing the ball into play for the other side and for both sides actually. So serve is an important word, but I think it's helpful for us to go back and look at some of the biblical words that are translated serve. So in the Old Testament, you've got eved, which is this idea of a service or a work or doing something for others. It's the same idea as being a servant and taking care of others' needs. That's the idea. If you look at the Greek in the New Testament, latreia, or latreo in the verb form, is this idea again of ministering to or serving or helping. And it might not surprise you, but it might, that both words can be used in the Old and New Testament and translated as worship, because our service to God is one of the ways that we show we value our worship and respect Him. So understanding the background of this word, let me get to the idea for today. I want today to figure out some place where I'm going to be of service, where I'm going to serve or help someone further their aims that I would not be doing otherwise. There's a lot of the things we do in this world, at work, at school, at home, that are just part of our chores, part of what we do. I want to go above and beyond what we normally do today and find some random act of service. Help clean up the kitchen when you don't normally, or do a load of laundry and just shock everybody when you do it. Or if those are your normal chores that you're about, do something else, but find some random way you can serve others. And if they notice it and they say, wow, thank you so much, you can tell them, this is just part of me trying to be a better follower of God. Because that, at the end of the day, is what we're trying to do with all of these, our video thoughts for the day. See you tomorrow.